Mine on television when talking basketball, Rick Bucher. Y'all are literally in for a treat. This man to my left, he watched one game and he said the Lakers aren't winning this series. After watching the first game, he said, I'm switching my pick to the Timberwolves, and it looks like he has been no more correct about anything in his life than he is about this series. Rick, the Lakers are down 3-1. I believe they threw the best punch that they could have thrown yesterday. They literally, for the first time in the play-by-play era since 97-98, a team played all of their starters in the entire second half and did not take them out for even a second. That's what the Lakers did, and they still lost. Slick, is it over? Is the series over?
Unfortunately, yes. Hate to say it, because, look, you can always give me more Luka Doncic and LeBron James, and this is a compelling series when you get to the names and the styles and everything else. But the reality is the Timberwolves just have too much. And you said that the Lakers gave them their best shot yesterday. I would argue that the Timberwolves have not given them their best shot the last two games, and they still have come away with wins. They're just too deep. They're just too athletic. There's no separation in experience. And I was listening to the Lakers radio broadcast at one point because I was in the car going to the airport, and they were saying, how is it that the Lakers keep building these leads and then they keep losing them? And it's like, it's not on the Lakers. It's the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves know we can get these boys by the end of the quarter. So if they go up by 8 or 10, we're not the least bit fazed by that. We can just turn it on at the end, and we can close this deal. We can score in bunches. We can lock them down when necessary. So that's why you've had this great seesaw. And the biggest element for me was, the thing I got to thinking about was, why are we not seeing the Luka Doncic that we saw against the Minnesota Timberwolves last year? I mean, he has LeBron James. He has Austin Reeves. Like, he has a team around him that you would think he should be just as competitive as he was last year, just as dominant as he was last year. And the big difference is, and it's why you keep seeing JJ Redick trying to play Jackson Hayes, is he does not have that rim runner, that lob threat consistently. Here are the numbers. Derek Lively in the series last year was a +21. Daniel Gafford was a +17. Jackson Hayes is a -17.
You're not going to win like that.
That is why Luka is getting his numbers. But in terms of his impact on the entire team, it's just not in the same place.
It's a wrap. I hate saying it, but it's a wrap for several reasons. The Lakers fought as hard as they literally could fight. Luka Doncic had himself 38 points following LeBron James having 38 points the game before, and the Lakers still lost. But, Slick, it was very simple for me. Austin Reeves isn't playing bad. He's playing like he will play against the Timberwolves because he can't create his own shot. If you want to score against the Timberwolves, you need three things. Well, really, you need two of the three. I'll give you the three. You need elite size, elite skill, and elite athleticism. You need at least two. LeBron James, Luka Doncic, they have elite skill, they have elite size, or at least they have elite skill, have elite athleticism if you're talking LeBron, particularly when he gets up and going. Austin Reeves doesn't have three. He has elite skill, you could suggest, doesn't have the size, doesn't have the athleticism. So he's crossing, bing, bing, between the legs, and he can't go anywhere. Now, he can catch a wide-open three and shoot it like he did in the second half, but he cannot create his own shot. Not against Naz Reid, not against McDaniels, not against Ant-Man, not against Gobert. He cannot create his own shot. And whenever he sees Conley on those rare occasions, he's too energy depleted to even try to take him. So he doesn't try to take his own shot. So the Lakers are truly playing 2 against 4 if Gobert's on the court. And if they take Gobert off the court and now they have shooters, they're playing 2 against 5. It's LeBron and it's Luka. There's just no way to come back from that. LeBron threw his best punch in Game 3. Luka threw his best punch in Game 4, and the Lakers still lost. But the thing that's most infuriating, and then I'm done here, Game 3. 2 minutes left.
Come on, man.
Lakers are down 111-104. LeBron James, you're laughing with Ant-Man. Laughing. I'm trying to understand what's funny. I'm trying as a fan to understand what's funny. Now, I am always cautious of even drawing criticism to the cream. But down 111-104, LeBron James shot one more time after this moment. It went off the side of the backboard. 111-104, the final score of that game. The Lakers did not score again after the laughter. I'm still trying to find out what's funny. And the Lakers lost 116-104. What was funny then go down 2-1, now down 3-1. I think the T-Wolves want it more. I think the T-Wolves are deeper. I think the T-Wolves are hungry.
Yeah. That's the same thing I had a problem with. So you got the Minnesota Timberwolves who are more athletic, right? That's bing, turn on the tape. We see that right then and there, right? Defending, ball in hands offensively, they are the more athletic team. And then Ant-Man should be laughing. Ant-Man balling.
Yep.
He got his team at the crib. It's 1-1. He's about to steal home court advantage. Well, already did. And he's about to go up 2-1. Ain't nothing funny. And then this right here. The T-Wolves got more dog than the Lakers. They more mentally focused in this series and got more dog than the Lakers. And it starts with number 5 in Anthony Edwards. He is not out there playing. The main thing when you play Bron and you play Luka, I think one of the main things, the first thing you got to overcome is, dang, that's them.
Yep.
You know?
Well said.
Ant didn't care about that before the series started. He said, I know y'all picking them. I know y'all got them winning. Timberwolves ain't supposed to be here, but watch this. And that's how he's playing. I was talking to my boys and I said, you think Anthony Edwards is pushing LeBron like that for himself? His team see that, dog. We ain't got no fear in these boys. We about to beat these boys 4-1. That's what Ant's saying. We about to go up 3-1 and beat them. That's how he's playing the game. And Anthony Edwards let you know right after the game how he truly feeling.
Yeah.
He ain't about no game. He ain't about no games, man. I'm telling you, they more athletic, they got more dog, and Anthony Edwards is not playing, man. This is fun to watch. I truly, honestly, don't want to watch Bron and Luka no more. I want to watch this dude. He bring it every night.
One of the other things I said at the beginning was that for them to win, for Ant to beat Luka and LeBron, he was going to have to take his game to the next level. And we saw it in game 1. I saw it was the most composed playoff game I think I've ever seen him play. I think he had like 9 assists, 1 turnover, balanced, scoring, getting everybody involved, picking his spots. It was just a smart game. What you've noticed, not getting into it with the referees. If he does have an issue, he's still sprinting back. Like, he really has elevated. And we can talk a lot about his offense because he has been clutch. Like, fearless. Oh, I need to knock down a 3. I know there's something about when you see a guy and he knows no matter who you put on me, I can go by him. Who's your second and third guy? And his ability to go past the second and third guy is impressive.
I want to ask you a question real quick, Slick, because obviously it's crazy that you play your whole team the second half.
Yeah.
But my thing is when do, like, assistant coaches kick in? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, JJ Redick, you're a first-year head coach. Yeah. You want to go down swinging with your best players on the court, but we don't usually. When do the assistant coaches kick in? Like, hey, man, get them boys off the floor. Like, when do,
It's a great question. Because it felt like an impulsive decision by JJ. Like, you know, he's got a little of the red hair in him, right? And this felt like he gave into it. But it was an emotional decision.
But the reason I agree with that decision, I think JJ more than anybody analytically understands if the Lakers go down 3-1, this series is over. So I would rather be fatigued, go tie it up 2-2, go back to an LA knowing my players are tired, but maybe home court can carry me. Maybe the T-Wolves will have an off shooting night. I think JJ more than all of us is an analytical nerd, I would suggest, knows 3-1, it's over. I didn't have an issue with him playing everybody in the second half because had he not, they just would have lost differently. It would have looked like a different loss. But the only way to have won that game is to go everything to the wall and let it hang and see what you can do. Slick, do you agree with that? James, do you disagree with that? Where do y'all stand? Because I think if they put in Gabe Vincent and if they try to put in Finney Smith and if they try to put in Jackson Hayes again, that wasn't the solution. What do you suggest?
Well, look, Gabe Vincent is an experienced veteran. My problem is now you're going to look. Are you going to look to your bench to try to extend this series? I mean, you're right. It was an all or none proposition. I just wonder if I'm on the bench and I'm thinking this is a pivotal game, and he's not even giving me a minute. I mean, every single guy on that, right? All of them are looking at it going, wait a minute, you think we're not good enough to contribute in this pivotal game? It looms larger than that. Like, you got to continue on with this.
Elaborate. What do you mean by that?
Well, you've just had a crisis in confidence in all of these guys in a pivotal game. If I'm a player, I'm thinking, man, you think I can't even give you a minute on the floor. You have to go with those 5. How am I feeling about JJ going forward? How does JJ get those guys back in where they believe that he believes in them? But dog, this was our biggest game.
You couldn't even get me
and you said, I can't trust you. That's essentially what he said. I trust these 5 guys. I can't even let you on the floor. That's where, when you dramatic decisions have dramatic results. If he had won, we would have thought, wow, genius. But now there's fallout from that decision not working.
And that's my problem, because I don't think he has a really good feel of the basketball team. You know what I mean? Like, when LeBron was hurt, you got a chance to see these young bulls ball. You know who's athletic and can get his own shot off the dribble? Connect, the dude you drafted. Why isn't he in the basketball game when you know Austin Reeves can't create on his own, or you know Rui can't create on his own? Instead of just standing, get another guy, get another athletic guy to get in there. That's why I applaud Steve Kerr. Like, even when you lose Jimmy Buckets, my man Kuminga wasn't in the game. We need a dude that can go off the dribble and play now. Gary Payton's playing more. Like, he knows his roster and how to use certain guys. JJ Redick does not have a good feel for the roster.
I'm a slick. I want more of you later in the show. Pause that. We're coming back to this conversation, Colvin, later, maybe in a block or two, because I wonder, is there an issue? Do you have an issue with him playing all of his starters the rest of the second half? Let's do it on the other side of the break. Yeah, we'll do it on the other side of the break. I need a little more. What up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.